Hi. Hi, little one. I'm the deer whisperer. Go on.
Okay.
We should be able to keep pretty easy. A lot of road walking where we can go 3 mile an hour pretty easy. So.
Are we going down the path I started on?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. It goes down.
And are we going to go like an S?
Yes.
Like an S. I think that I'm not alive to get this like
Yep. And yeah, we should be on Nebo.
Where is the road? Where is the road?
It's we're here. We go to
So
that.
the first part is the road.
Yeah, that road walk.
But that,
I think I'm gonna bring another dinner and breakfast in case we don't make it to the cast.
Yeah, same.
And then otherwise,
I always try to keep some food on me, no matter what.
now if we're completely soaked, we go. Well, that would add a Have you been to Browning Mountain?
Good morning. Day 2 of 5, hiking in the woods. Excellent night. I slept so good, and probably the best I've ever slept in that tent. And maybe it was just because I was tired enough. Maybe it's because it wasn't below freezing. I don't know. It was a little hot, honestly. I didn't get into my sleeping bag at all. I just laid on top, but it was comfy because that mosquito netting, I had no bugs, and there was a nice little breeze coming up under it, and it was just nice. I did kind of wake up throughout the night, but I always do that anyway. But every time I wanted to lay back down and just like go to sleep, I was right out. So can't complain. Today's looking like quite a bit of rain, but it has scaled down a bit from what was expected. And that's just kind of the way it is here in Indiana. Whatever it says it's going to do, it always changes slightly by the day of. So we're going to get hiking here. Looks like we're clear for the next hour or two, and then we're going to get hammered with rain. And there's still a chance for hail and tornadoes today. So we're prepared to hunker down if we need to, but I think we're just going to push through. We're leaving right now, and we should be, there's some road walking coming up, but we should be off of the road by the time the rain actually starts and back under canopy of trees. That's the hope anyway. But regardless, everything's in waterproof bags in my backpack, and I have a rain poncho, and everything will dry out eventually. So that's just how it works.
Last video.
This could be my last video. No. One of our other hikers here. All right, well, with that being said, thank you to this awesome campsite, and thank you for watching, and we'll see you down trail. What's up, everyone? We're about, what are we about, 4 or 5?
5, just over 5 miles, 5 1/4.
About 5 miles, 5 1/4 in for the day. Just hit Nebo Ridge, and that was our road walking for the day. So we made it to the tree covers before the storms, which still seem to be on their way. We passed any other water points for a while, so I'm gonna have to conserve a little bit, push through. That's fine. My bag fell. And yeah, we're gonna take a little break here, eat some food, and then keep pushing on. Show you the map here real quick.
Well,
Yeah, buddy. So we'll see how that goes. It'll be raining like Jurassic Park here soon.
why don't we hike up to the bench?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a bench up the hill. We're gonna go hike up to that and then take a break. See you soon. All right, we are back on trail after a little bit of a break at the 5 mile mark, or I think about 5.3 by the time we actually stopped. And I hear thunder in the distance, so it's coming. We are now on an 8 mile section of this ridge, but we're under canopy of trees. So unless it's like downpouring, I think we should be pretty good about not getting entirely soaked. But whatever gets wet will dry eventually, so it's all good. Had some food and actually I have a blister forming on my right foot, which is not super common with me. So I put some moleskin on it. We'll see how that does. Yeah, hopefully this storm isn't as bad as the radar makes it look, but we'll see. For now, we'll keep moving. Thunder and rain. Brought the temperature down quite a bit though, I'll give it that. Can't complain there. And it's really pretty to listen to. All right, we're in the full-blown rain now. Decided to go ahead and put on my rain jacket. More as an experiment. I didn't mind, it was cooling me down, but it is kind of nice to not walk by all these plants and feel them brushing up against my bare skin. Granted, my legs are bare, but whatever. I am glad we're in the woods for this and not on the road, because I misspoke earlier. We do have another 3-mile road walk section coming up in about 8 miles, I think. So this wave of the storm should be past us by then. Then we'll be on the road for a while, 3 miles, so about an hour. And then it's back into the woods. And it's supposed to rain again tonight, right about the time that we'd be setting up camp. So we may push through and keep hiking in the rain until it stops, or we can set up and you can do a quick setup. Basically, you put down your ground cloth, your frame, and then you attach your rain cover, and then everything else can go in after the fact, or you can just lay under that until the rain stops and then set up your tent. But there's a name for it, quick fly or something like that, I don't know. But either way, this is still a good time, and as my favorite rugged radio guy says, it doesn't have to be fun to be fun. And that's Adam from Portable Radio, K6ARK. So that's my mantra today. It doesn't have to be fun to be fun. See you in a bit. Hi. Hi, little one. I'm the deer whisperer. Go on. Trying to signal to mama. Well, that was crazy. That deer just ran right up to me. That was nuts. I couldn't even have time to get my camera off the pack, but that was cool. You're not supposed to be super friendly with them because then they get used to humans, but I can't say no when the opportunity arises to pet a baby deer.
Just went lay down.
Yeah, that's the best thing, because Mama will be able to find it. Where is it? Yeah. Oh yeah, I see it. Man, they blend so good.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that's what it's supposed to do. Mama will find it now. Michael's not. All right, we just had some lunch and stopped to get water out of this very appetizing bog. Came out a little brown even after filtering, but what you're gonna do, drink it. That's what you're gonna do. Even though the sky's getting darker again, supposedly the rain looks to be clear for the rest of the day, and if that's true, it should be clear for the rest of the trip. Of course, it's always possible as things cool down in the evening that more storms pop up, but we'll see. It was actually kind of fun to hike in the rain. I didn't mind it so much. It definitely cooled everything down out here, so I'm hoping the humidity doesn't spike again and the heat get back up. But yeah, I'm fed and hydrated, and time to get back on trail. Kind of want to go swimming in that. All right, folks. Back onto another gravel road for 3 miles. And that's about all we got for the rest of today. I am feeling it in my right foot, mainly because I have a big blister. So I'm like subconsciously avoiding walking on it, and that's making other things sore and all that. But no biggie, because it's day 2 and that's to be expected. Got 3 more days to go after this, so it can only get better, right? Isn't that how? Yeah, that's how it works. Oh well, the weather's just wonderful. The rain is done. It might, maybe it'll rain later, I don't know. For now it's done. And the temperature cooled down. The humidity is a bit high, but that's fine. I'm sweating anyway because I'm hiking. So I'll kind of show you the beautiful scenery of this gravel road. Actually, it's not too bad. Oh, someone lives here because the yard is mowed. So, gonna keep pushing on and just continuing to enjoy it, because that's what it's all about. Okay, more on Bryce's zoo walk. We got a nice big old snapping turtle. Hi buddy, no one's gonna hurt you as long as you get off this road. So that's box turtles, snapping turtle, rattlesnake, baby deer. Cool. Okay, just saw a wild turkey as well. I'm gonna keep this on just in case some more pop out here. Just for a minute though. Okay, we got to our second cache. Looks like we actually have another little over a mile to get up the hill to a campsite. We can't camp right here. So that's what we're gonna do. But there was this nice stream, and since we're stopping to cache and filter water anyway, I figured it'd be a good time to soak my feet because they are hurting. Got a pretty bad blister going on the one, and I know that that's something you want to see. Ugh. So that's pretty rough. That is a nice little pleasant stream. So I keep, I guess keep hiking here in a minute. Okay, so we've just got through our caches and we decided we are going to go ahead and keep hiking on the trail for about another mile, mile and a half. That's all it ever is, right? Mile, mile and a half. And set up camp up there. So because of that, our caches are here and we didn't want to come back down in the morning, so I went ahead and went through and picked out everything I'll need for the morning as far as food. But yeah, I went ahead and filtered water here. I'm bringing 3 liters up that hill, so this next little bit isn't going to be fun, but it's worth it to have water, plenty of water for tonight and in the morning before our first water stop to filter. But yeah, mosquitoes are really bad down here too, so I think I'm going to be a lot happier up top. With that being said, I'll see you down trail. All right, we are on the quest for a good campsite. And I got hiker hobble like crazy. My feet are so sore from carrying that extra weight. Well, just from the hike today, but I also put on a whole extra liter, so an extra 2.2 pounds of water, and hiked a little over 2 miles to pretty much uphill. And yeah, I think where we were at, that's gonna be our spot. So yeah, I just don't want to venture too much further. So I think we got it. We're gonna settle in and get our site kind of set up. There'll be some clearing of brush I got to do, but that's okay. So with that being said, I'm gonna sign off for now and I'll see you shortly. All right, campsite is set up. Looks like we might get some more rain tonight, so I'm probably not set up in the best spot because I'm in a flat area on a hill, but I'm not moving. Yeah, I'm just tired, but this side will work just fine. I slept really well last night. I'm really hoping to do so again tonight. I've been seeing lots of big ticks on me all throughout, but just since we got here, I've been starting to see the little microscopic ones. So that's a little scary. I'll have to do a really thorough check once I get in the tent. But I'll show you the setup here. Pretty similar as always, but feeling pretty good about it. I'll have to bring my rain jacket in before I hit the hay because I don't want it getting poured on, even though it's waterproof. It'd be nice if it were dry in the morning so I could put it in my bag. I'm not setting up an antenna tonight. 1, because there's potential storms. 2, we are not in a place now that is a Parks on the Air eligible area. So, I just got bit by a tick and I felt it on my back. But I pulled him out pretty quick, so. Damn things. All right, yeah, so I'm not in a Parks on the Air area, so I'm not gonna take the time to set up an antenna and activate tonight. Could be cool to hunt some, but I'm tired. We had a really long day. We started at 8:30 in the morning and then we hiked till 7:30, so 11 hours of hiking today at about 3-mile-an-hour pace, so pretty quick. Yeah, we are moments, like within a mile of the Tecumseh Trail, which we will be on for the remainder of this hike. It's 42 miles, I think, so that's about what we will have left once we get on it, which will take us the next 3 days. 2 long days and a short day is our plan. So, with that being said, I'm going to get in the tent and I will probably see you here in a bit unless I just pass out, in which case, awesome, and I'll see you in the morning. All right, dinner tonight. I decided to actually cook dinner tonight. Typically, I just have some like tuna and some snacks, but I did want a warm meal and a lot more calories tonight than I had last night. So, on the menu this evening is classic ramen, chicken flavor. Definitely added the packet so I get the full 370 calories. And then I had, here it is. And I added this soup and recipe mix, onion soup, which smells amazing. Just that flavor packet or whatever, the mix for the soup, it weighed nothing and added to this ramen. I'm very excited. This is going to be very good. Yeah, other than that, I do have some tuna. Probably save that for lunch tomorrow because it'll be a whole nother day before we get to our next cache. But I have my breakfast and I have plenty of snacks. And I always keep an extra ramen as an emergency just in case I don't make it to the cache. I even think I have some instant potatoes, so I'll be good. The next time I do a 5-day, it's really been nice caching food. If you have the option, there's really no need. When I do the Knobstone next time, the actual proper Knobstone trail, not the extension, which is what we're doing now, I will likely pack out all of my food, which I did last time too. So, but I think I kind of want that experience as well, just to make sure that I can carry that much weight. I do have about 5 extra pounds worth of radio gear with me right now, so I guess that kind of makes up for it. But it's typically about 2 pounds of food a day for a person. Unless you like freeze dry, which would be nice, but I don't have a freeze dryer. So about 2 pounds of food per day. And then I carry about 2 liters of water, which are 2.2 pounds each, I believe. So that's, 6.4 pounds of nutrients and liquid that I have to carry per day. So that can add up really quickly when you're carrying. Now I can refill my water, so I'm not carrying, however, it's late, I can't do math right now, but all the water I would need for 5 days at once, I can filter it as I go, which is a huge advantage. But yeah, there's big storms coming. I just checked the radar, and there's a lot of big rain and storms on the way, so I'm really hoping that I don't get too wet, but I need to test out this tent in hard rain. just to make sure that it's what I want to take on the Appalachian Trail. But it's highly regarded. It's the Nemo Hornet Elite Osmo, yeah. And it's supposed to do really, really well. It's got a bathtub floor, so there's no seams on the bottom. Or I see some, but they've been taped up by the company, which is nice. So they should be nice and waterproof. Well, it looks like my ramen is about ready, so I'm going to indulge in this wonderful gourmet meal that I prepared. And then I'm gonna probably lay down and try to fall asleep before the rain gets here, because that could potentially keep me up. So, all right, I probably won't be on again until morning, but I appreciate you following along on my journey here, and I'll see you tomorrow. 73.